Grove Menus is a 5-week cycle, so we provide the menus, the recipes, the special diets, and the shopping list for those 5 weeks. In the bottom right-hand corner, you can see what particular week you're working on. In this case, week 2. If you'd like to change your calendar and move forward a week, you can click on your calendar icon and put the date that you'd like to see. And again, the bottom right-hand corner, we're on week 3. There's a resident count. This is the number of people that you're serving, and it's going to scale your recipes and your shopping list to that count. You can change this number as often as you need to so that you're scaling things appropriately. We have a navigation bar, which are these tabs. Below that, there's another series of buttons that you can do things such as print your weekly menu and your recipes. Under each day, there are specific things you can do for that particular day. We also do seasonal menus, and this is uploaded automatically either 2 times a year or 4 times a year. If you ever need help, you can click on the icon in the bottom right-hand corner and give us a call, send us an email, chat, or you can watch a tutorial that's relevant to that particular page that you're on. To edit the menu, we just click on Edit Menu, and it's going to load in your menu for the week, and there'll be categories like entrees and fruits and vegetables. These templates are flexible. Some of you may only have 1 entry for everything and not have a starter. Others might have 2 starters, a couple of entrees, and a couple of vegetables. It's up to you. These templates are flexible. To edit the menu, you can click on the button, the down arrow to the right of the recipe, and the recipe will pop open, and you can look at that and just go with that one if you'd like. Or you can look at substitutes for each one of these recipes and pick one of those just simply by clicking on it, and it'll put that in your spot. You can also look at any of these other alternatives. Again, just hover over each one and the recipes pop open, and you can click on one of those that you might want. If you don't want a second entree, for example, you can say no option, or you could search the database and pick something different. Let's say you'd like to have a fish, for example, and you can type the word fish or whatever word you'd like. And as I start typing, it searches the database and gives me all the recipes that have that name that I typed in. You also can control your production numbers at the recipe level. Right now I have my resident count of 40, but if I'd like to have 2 entrees, maybe I'm going to serve 30 of this first choice, and let's pick a second choice here, and we're going to do 10 of this one. And so it's going to scale these recipes at the appropriate level so that I keep my production numbers accurate and don't overproduce. Once I get my menu like I want, I can click on Menus in the upper left-hand corner. It's going to remember what we do, and you can see the changes we've made. You can, at this point, print your weekly menu, and you can also manipulate the font size, the page size, and other things. Remember, these plus signs can be expanded or contracted, and you can see what's behind there and adjust your template as need to, and then you can print it. To print your daily menu, go under any day that you'd like, and it'll open up the daily menu. Again, look to the left. There's different choices to consider to manipulate and format your daily menu. To print your recipes, you just put a check mark next to each recipe that you'd like to view and print. You could do the whole day, the whole week, whatever you prefer. We'll do 3, and then we click on Print Recipes. It'll open up a PDF file. Every recipe will have this format. You can see how many you're serving. It'll scale the ingredients. You'll have the nutritional facts, the procedures, and then we have special diet instructions, and we can turn these on and off per your needs. All our recipes are standard recipes, and we just tell you what you need to do different to that recipe if it's needed for that special recipe, and then you can scroll through and see your other ones and print this or save it to your computer. There's other things you can do on the week. We can look at our extensions, our production sheet, and a prep poll sheet. When you're ready to look at your shopping list, there is a date beginning and a date ending, and you can change this date range to whatever you want. So if you are going to shop from Monday to perhaps, let's do Monday to Friday, it'll change the list below, and it tells you exactly what you need, and then you can print your selected items. It'll open up a PDF file, and this is what you can order from. Now you might have excess inventory and you don't need some of these items. You can just turn your check marks off and then print your selected items, and that'll be your shopping list. There are some other tabs here you can explore. We have a recipe tab, which will be an index into your database, and you can search and look at different categories and different types and so on. We also have a static menu. For those of you that do an always available menu, you can create that by clicking on these buttons over here of a settings. We have the structure. You can create the things and look at the recipes and so on that you're doing. If you have any questions on that static menu, you can look at the video that is down at the bottom right hand corner. You also can give us a call. So that's a quick overview of Grove menus. Remember, the bottom right hand corner, any questions, just give us a holler and we will help you. Thank you.